Hey guys, I am Deemzies and welcome to Gear.Done, the no-nonsense gear channel for smaller creators. Now let me explain what that means exactly, because this is not just a video gear channel. Some of you might know me as the guy from the Omnic Post, an Overwatch news channel. And if you do, you're probably saying, wait, what? Another channel? And yeah, granted, I do have a lot of channels. But that's just because I love making content. And not only that, I love making content and I also love the gear that comes with making content. The cameras, the microphones, the lights, all of it. I like to discover new stuff, learn how to use it, the whole experience. And as a lot of people do, I do a lot of my research on YouTube. It's almost like we go full circle. There are thousands of channels out there that can explain you how to do anything. And there's also thousands of channels that will review every piece of new gear that is released. What frustrates me with those channels, however, is that they're mainly aiming at the bigger creators. That 1% of the creators that manages to make it into a living or that have a side gig, I don't know, doing shoots or whatnot. Basically the people that can buy a new camera every year without breaking the bank. But for a lot of other creators, the smaller ones that do this as a hobby, besides their job, as an extra thing, people that make niche content in gaming, music, movies, but that still want it all to look and sound good, there aren't that many channels that can help you out. And if they do aim at smaller creators, it's usually to make bank. They're there to hype up any piece of gear they get. And you know what? That is perfectly fine. I'm not judging. We all need to make a living. And it gives smaller creators something to kind of work towards. Because in the end, we all want to make it big, right? We all want to make this our full-time job. At least most of us. But till we get there, we need to use stuff that will do most of the work for us, that will deliver, and that will not break the bank as hard as the other gear does. So, I figured why not combine that passion for gear and the fact that I'm actually a content creator myself. And ta-da! Gear.Done was born. Now for this channel, I don't have any lofty goals, no big plans. I just want to share my experience, just talk about the gear I use or would like to use, because I'm not planning to go bankrupt buying stuff for this channel. There's many other ways that I can do that, trust me. But still, if I don't manage to get my hands on anything myself, I'm going to do my best to explain why I would or would not use that piece of gear. And that's mainly aimed at those that are thinking about recording their first video. Or the creators that have been at it for 2 years and that are thinking about taking the next step, that first upgrade. To put that phone aside and get a real camera. And look, while I have learned a lot in the last 5 to 6 years making this content, I still make so many mistakes. It's insane. Just this whole setup that I'm doing right now, I'm not happy with it just yet. It still needs a lot of love and the microphone is not right. But we'll get there. We're going to figure it all out together. And we're going to do that in a fun way, in a practical way, and possibly in a slightly cringe way, because that's the way I roll. In any case, if that sounds good to you, make sure to subscribe. Next week, I'm going to kick things off with a video about the stuff I'm dragging along on my trip to Greece. Yeah, I'm leaving in a few days. I still need to pack. You know what? Bye.